Imagine waking up on a regular day. You get dressed, have breakfast, maybe check your phone. But then, something strange happens. You vanish, completely. No trace, no explanation, no goodbye. You simply disappear for an entire year. Now pause for a second and really think about that. What would happen to your life, your relationships, your job, your identity? The ripple effects of your absence would be far greater than most people could imagine. In the very first moments, confusion would spread. Your family would panic. Friends would start calling. Texts would go unanswered. Alarms would go off in people's minds. Something isn't right. You'd be reported missing within hours and a search would begin. But as the hours stretch into days and the days into weeks, desperation would slowly be replaced by something more profound: uncertainty. The media could start covering your case. Your face might appear on television broadcasts, missing person bulletins, and across online news platforms shared through social media. Speculation would rise. Theories would swirl. Did you run away? Were you taken? Did something terrible happen? Meanwhile, life wouldn't stop. Rent would go unpaid. Bills would pile up. Work deadlines would be missed. Eventually, your job might be terminated. Your social media would fall silent and people would begin to comment. Has anyone heard from them? Something feels off. Slowly, your online identity would begin to fade, the digital version of you growing colder with each passing day. And what about your relationships? People closest to you would struggle the most. Some would hold on to hope, waiting for a sign. Others might begin to let go, mourning the person they once knew. After a while, your name might come up less often in conversation. Life, as painful as it is, has a way of moving forward. Now picture yourself wherever you are. Maybe you're in the wilderness, lost and alone. Maybe you chose to vanish to escape your life. Or maybe something beyond your control forced this disappearance. Regardless of the reason, one thing is certain: your inner world would start to change. The first few days would be survival, fear, uncertainty, confusion. But over time, you'd begin to adapt. You might become more self-reliant, more reflective. The distractions of everyday life would vanish. You'd have time to think deeply. Who are you without the noise? Without the expectations? Without the world constantly watching? That kind of solitude can break a person, or remake them. Psychologically, the experience would be intense. You could suffer from anxiety, paranoia, or depression. But you might also experience moments of clarity, of peace. You could rediscover forgotten dreams, reevaluate your priorities, and build a new relationship with yourself. Back in the world you left behind, people would continue to evolve. Birthdays would be celebrated, holidays would pass, elections, scandals, wars, inventions, history would keep unfolding, and you'd miss all of it. The apps you use to scroll through every day might be obsolete. The slang, the memes, the pop culture, all different. Even your favorite coffee shop might be gone. After a year, you finally return, but nothing is as you left it. Your absence would raise even more questions than your disappearance. People would ask where you were, why you left, what happened. Some would welcome you with open arms. Others might feel hurt or betrayed. Trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild, and reintegration wouldn't be easy. You'd feel out of sync. Conversations would reference things you didn't witness. Your home might no longer be yours. Your routines would feel foreign. The people you loved may have changed, or moved on entirely. You'd be a ghost in your own life, trying to fit into a puzzle that no longer has your shape. The hardest part? Figuring out who you've become. Are you still the same person? Or did the silence and isolation change you permanently? Would you want to go back to your old life, or start over entirely? There's something haunting and fascinating about imagining your disappearance. It reveals how fragile and temporary our connections can be. It reminds us how quickly the world forgets and how deeply it moves on. But it also shows us something powerful. That even if the world forgets you, the journey you take within yourself might be the most unforgettable of all. If you disappeared for a year, you might lose everything: your job, your relationships, your place in the world. But you might also gain a perspective most people never experience. You'd return with a deeper understanding of time, connection, and change. So, what would you do if you had a year of complete silence? Would it break you or rebuild you? And now I want to hear from you. What do you think would happen if you disappeared for a year? Could you handle it? Would you come back the same? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep, thought-provoking content every week. Your support means the world, and it helps us keep exploring stories like this together.